Hello, everybody. This is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the FiredUp Network. Welcome to AEW Collision Recap. AEW's newest show, Collision, took place from the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, tonight, just seconds ago. And this is like Dynamite, but maybe even better. It starts off with a great opening tune, Sir Elton John's Saturday Nights Are Right for Fighting. Pyro shows off the stage, the broadcasting team. Great to see Kevin Kelly in North America again. Nigel McGuinness. Later on, Jim Ross, I'll tell you, Jim Ross. And then the crowd breaks up loud in CM Punk chants. CM Punk. And of course, CM Punk makes his entrance to the cult of personality. Punk was introduced by ring announcer Dasha Gonzalez. Punk walked out with black boots around his neck and a red bag. The crowd was eating it alive. CM Punk has an open mic and says he's been gone for 10 months with a tricep tendon that was torn off the bone. Punk said it's the business for grown-ups and not a popularity contest. He would have lost that long time ago. Punk also said it's time to talk about the past, the present, and the future. And he sold out legendary venues throughout the world, especially in Chicago. And also, Punk said it's time to tell the truth. The truth is painful. And then he basically takes a cheap shot at the Young Bucks. And Punk says in that bag, he has the AEW World Championship, which he won in the dog collar match. Yes, unlike some people took a shot at MJF, unlike some people said he was in the greatest dog collar match, but he won that dog collar match. It was great to see, and then he shows the boots and says nobody could fill in those boots right now. Great opening way to open up a new show, AEW Collision. Then Wardlow took on Luchasaurus with Christian Cage for the TNT Championship. This was a good match. 10 minutes, 45 seconds in. Luchasaurus defeats Wardlow to become the new TNT champion after the match. Christian Cage stood on the middle of the rope with the TNT title. Luchasaurus put him on the shoulders. Then Lexi Nair interviewed Powerhouse Hobbs in the backstage interview set. Powerhouse said he's going to win the Owen Hart tournament, and they also announced that Ricky Starks will be showing up in that tournament. Then Kevin Kelly hyped up the next match. Buddy Matthews versus Andrade El Idolo. Buddy Matthews came out with Julia Hart, and Aubrey Edwards was the special or the referee in this one. Another very good match. Andrade El Idolo beating Buddy Matthews in about 13 minutes with the figure eight. Is that reminiscent to Charlotte Flair? As you know, Charlotte and Andrade are married. After the match, Andrade tried to help Matthews to his feet, shake his hand, but the lights go out, and then the House of Black interfere, and they beat down Andrade. Also, a video package showed of the returning Scorpio Sky. Yes, Scorpio Sky. And then Tony Nese came out and berated the crowd, saying they're fat and all that. Coming out to accept his challenge was Miro. He looked amazing. Miro defeated Tony Nese in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Then a CM Punk video package aired, and then Tony Storm and Ruby Soho took on Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue. Sky Blue had her mother in the crowd again, and Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue beat Tony Storm and Ruby Soho in 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Sky Blue got the victory. Then it was time for Tony Schiavone in the ring. introducing Daddy Ass and the Clear, and they did a Collision Scissor Me. Then the broadcasting team hyped up the following matches for AEW Dynamite: Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Suzuki versus Andrade. Action Andrade. Also Andrade, Darius Mountain, and AR Fox footage aired from Ring of Honor TV show. Then Chris Statlander will put up the TBS title up against Taya Valkyrie, Sammy or Orange Cassidy, and Samoa versus Danny Garcia and Zack Sabre. Matt and Jeff Hardy versus Austin and Colton Gunn, and Jeff Jarrett versus Mark Briscoe in a concession stand brawl, and a blind eliminator tournament for the AEW Tag Team title shot will all take place. Then they welcome in Jim Ross to the commentating table for the main event of the evening: CM Punk, FTR versus Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, and Samoa Joe, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. Paul Turner was the referee. Good bout. About 22 minutes in, you already probably know who wins this bout. CM Punk and FTR. CM Punk hits Juice Robinson for the win. All in all, that was the first episode of AEW Collision from the United Center. Also, Dynamite and Rampage next week will take place from Chicago, and Collision and Forbidden Door will take place from the Scotiabank Arena right here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. A great way to open up Collision.